activist, neighbor, constituent from San Clemente. I work on our issue of homelessness in our town every single day. It's not my job or even my passion, but it's been handed to all of us to solve. The thing about your recent decisions is that San Clemente is a small town without even a proper police station. We have the fewest number of deputies, but the highest number of calls for service. We are the only South County city proactively working to solve this through the erecting of our homeless camp. Yet new homeless people are arriving in our town daily, ones we haven't seen before, and they're not the down on your luck type of homeless people. Many have criminal records and verbally assault and harass us as we walk by, steal from our stores, stealing people's pets, only to be recovered days later in the camp with serious infections, now costing the owners thousands of dollars. My kids are seeing people with their pants down, pleasuring themselves, defecating, urinating all over the sidewalks of our town. We have graffiti on our freeway, unlike any we've experienced before. And you are telling our OCSD to not enforce any laws against homeless people? Who does that help? The county has created a public health and safety crisis. All of you, with Judge Carter, cleared out the riverbed last year, touting that as a victory, dispersing several hundred homeless people around the county with nothing more than a 30-day motel voucher and no plan beyond that. So then we pick up the pieces. In light of your victorious settlement a couple weeks back, I asked, what is your plan in making sure cities are able to be successful in building shelters with mental health care, a grievance department for complaints among residents, and an appeal process for those kicked out? Who is funding all of that? Your idea sounds novel, of course, but that is politics. This new settlement never mentions anything about addiction or mental health treatment. The people we know living in our camp mostly suffer from addiction and mental health illness, and permanent supportive housing is not the answer for that. Your plan also made no mention of the county helping each city implement and be successful in this. The only thing it mentions is a plan for permanent supportive housing. How is that successful without drug rehabilitation or mental illness treatment first? You can't give someone a free home and expect their demons to go away. They had a home at one point, but drugs or illness took over. So what is your plan for them? How are each of you going to now support us in making this successful? I am not here for ribbon cutting or a handshake. I am here seeking actual solutions and plans to release funds to see this through, and I won't go away until I see things improving and every city equally being required to act. People know this is coming from the county. Our own police are being told not to enforce laws. So again, I ask you, what are you doing to assist us? Who is defending us? Right now, San Clemente is the only one doing anything, so everyone is coming to us, and yet we've been abandoned by our elected leaders who caused this. We aren't criminalizing being homeless, but we need to be criminalizing breaking the law. To quote Mr. Spitzer, the OC Board of Supervisors is going to close the riverbed. All these people presently engaged in criminal activity, drugs, human trafficking, prostitution, whatever, are going to vacate. And you all sleep at night knowing you did this to your voters? If I may, in closing, I read the article by Mrs. Bro over the weekend, and it was eye-opening. Until we stop the TCA's stranglehold of this Board of Supervisors, nothing is going to change. But I refuse to give up fighting for my city.
All right, thank you for your comments. Next.